Come ride a train to the end of the world with us in Ushuaia, Argentina. When we first stepped off the ship, it was so beautiful. It was just such a cute little town. I went inside this gift shop and I saw this hat and I was like, I have to get it. And I did because it said end of the world on it. And then we headed into the tourism building and they had these stamps. They did have these papers for us to be able to put stamps on it. And then we ended up in this garden and it was so beautiful seeing all these flowers. And then we started to make our way more into the city and I saw this Evita statue, and then we made our way up and got a taxi and started making our way to the train station, which is about 20 minutes away. And the train station was so cute. It was right there by the mountains, and we actually did see some wildlife later on after the rain. And then we headed inside, and we actually didn't have tickets, so we were on the waiting list. So we ended up having to wait in here for about like 3 hours. But it was really cool to explore, look at the gift shop, and they had people in prisoner uniforms. Many years ago, this used to be a prison colony. And the prisoners were the ones that built the railroad. You could even buy a prisoner uniform for yourself. And then I kept exploring. They had so many different souvenirs. And this magnet was super cute that Maddie got. And then there were also postcards. But unfortunately, they didn't have stamps. So we weren't able to send them off from there. We also learned that Mickey Mouse has been on this train too. We decided to get some lunch because we were getting hungry. And we got pizza, empanada, and these ice cream bars. And they were so good. And then we finally got the exciting news that we were boarding the 3 o'clock train. And then my dad got this prison beer. And then before we boarded the train, we got pictures with the prisoners, and it turned out so cute. And then we boarded the train, got our headphones, turned to the channel that was in English, and then headed on our way. This train ride was about an hour and a half, and it made 2 stops, and our first stop is El Macarena. When we arrived, we saw so many horses, and it was so beautiful. And then we headed up these stairs and across the train tracks to where you can buy your photos, and this is the photo, and it's so cute. And you can also get a digital version. And then we just started exploring and headed up to a waterfall, and it was so cute. It's interesting coming to that after Iguazu Falls, but it was very beautiful. We got to be in this area for about 15 minutes, and then we made our way back onto the train, saw more horses and beautiful scenery, and then made our way to the national park. We decided not to walk around the national park. The last train was leaving in 20 minutes, and we were unsure of the taxi situation. So we didn't want to not have a ride back that was guaranteed. There are vans that you can take that come by the hour, and those take you downtown and not to the train station. And then we got our taxi at the train station and made our way back to the port. Taxi prices are regulated here. They did show us a paper on how much it was. So it was $10 to get to the train station and $10 to get back. We then went to dinner and wished one of our fave washi-washis happy birthday. Happy birthday! Then it was time for another folklore performance, and tonight was a local ballet company, Studio Ballet Ushuaia. The performance was amazing. We had such a great day, and stay tuned for my next video.